Hello and welcome to St. Peter's Church. My name is Father O'Brien, the pastor, and if you look behind me, you should see what is our west window. Now this is the one window that does not have a biblical story in it. We have the Last Supper above the altar. We have the missionary call of St. Peter from the time he meets Jesus and he follows Christ all the way up until Good Friday. And we have the nativity window and the story of Jesus' life during the early years. But the window in the west just has very decorative panels in it. There's no real biblical story represented. It is not the worst of the windows. The worst window we had was the Last Supper window, which we did in a previous video. You've seen that. But this is the second worst window. And you can't see much from here, so please notice the pictures that will be edited in to our little chat today. We'll show you what exactly is being done. Bodie, our art studio, has come and they've removed all of the stained glass from the middle of the window down. What happened, and we kind of figured this out, but it was verified with this window. We call this window our friendly window because it waves. And what happened was the weight of the storm windows that were added in what was at the time thought to be protective back in 2004 has actually been destructive. And so all of these metal framed glass windows have been pulled out and the frame is being painted, and the stained glass has been taken back to Bodie Studios in New York, where they will be re-leaded and then reinserted, probably around August, back into that window. And that will be the second window here at St. Peter's. Of the four main windows, that will be the second window that's been restored. Then, at the end of this job, in mid to late August, we'll evaluate whether it's the St. Peter's window or whether it's the Young Life of Christ window, which of the two need to be done next. Once those four windows are done, then we'll start working on the smaller windows. Fortunately, they're not in as bad a shape because they're not as large and they're not as heavy, but they all need some attention here in our effort to continue to maintain historic St. Peter's Church in Rome, New York. The other thing we've almost finished, and it should be open by August, 1st of August, is our museum down in the basement where the crypt is. We have had donated to us through some very generous local stores display cases where we can put some of the artifacts from St. Mary's Church on Liberty Street and St. Peter's here on James Street. We can put those artifacts into those display cases, and at limited hours during the week, that room will be open to the public. So we're very excited about the things that are happening here at St. Peter's as far as the restoration and the maintenance of this beautiful and historic building. Remember, when St. Peter's was built in 1836, the original church, the parish covered 8 counties, 7 of which would later become the Diocese of Syracuse. And so please keep the workers in your prayers, keep myself and the staff in your prayers as we continue to do that good work, and also the work that we're doing pastorally here in the community. We have begun an Al-Anon class at our parish center, and we are also beginning an English as a second language class for new refugees and other immigrants who are coming to our area. And we are also beginning to expand our faith formation for adults class, not just RCIA, but regular adult classes for people who want to grow and learn more about their religion. If you're visiting via YouTube and you don't belong to St. Peter's or don't live here in the Rome area, I would ask you to do your pastor a favor. Be sure to support your local parish. Work like this could not be done without the generosity of parishioners, neighbors, and friends of St. Peter's. And whatever parish that you attend on Sunday, I'm sure there's work to be done, and I know that your pastor would appreciate, as I appreciate here at St. Peter's, the generosity of the faithful. Summer begins this coming Wednesday, and the days will start getting shorter this coming Friday. And so pray with me, won't you, that together we have a very safe and blessed summer season. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks.